Let me now explain about the machineries required for paint manufacturing. This is a very important section. So we got the premixed unit, ball mill, attritor, impellers and triple roll mill. Then you got the makeup mixing unit, makeup tank, paint container, filling machine, labeling machine. So these are the very essential part of paint making. And here this is a paint mixing tank where you got the impeller also. So we have got various types of stainless steel container we have got different sizes also, like 100 gallon, 300 gallon tanks, etc. And where you have got a proper impeller with appropriate rotating speed, and you can maintain the speed also. So this is a mixing tank. And you have got various types of 100 is that is a 100 gallon tank or 300 gallon paint tank with a proper roller, and it can be moved here and there also. So here another 100 gallon tank where you can have say about 100 gallon of paint making finally after the grinding. So before that you need some ball mill, and here you have to necessarily grind the pigment along with part quantity of resin. And in the ball mill you should have proper water cooling system also, so that you should not the grinding media should not increase the heat of the pigment or the grinding paste inside the ball mill. And inside the ball mill you have got the steel shots or pebbles based on the shades. And so this is called the cascading action of the grinding media. Here the grinding media can be either the pebbles or the steel shots also. So because of this cascading action, that this cascading action of the balls inside the ball mill, when it is rotated, and because of this you are able to get the grinding. So we are able to achieve the grinding by means of this cascading action of the grinding media, and the balls are hit each other and the grinding is thus achieved. And you can observe this visual also. And see, this all the filling of a grinding media in a ball mill is another important parameter you should know about this. And this is a vertical grinding machine called attritor. So here the mixing with an impeller, and you have got the grinding media, steel shots also. So both grinding and dispersion is achieved with the help of attritor, and there also the cooling system is available in the jacket. Now most of the paint and ink manufacturers, they use such kind of attritor for grinding. And in fact that is many people they go for attritor, that is if they want very decent shades. And for primer purpose they use the ball mill also for heavier pigments. And they use sand mills also, pearl mill, sand mill, and based on the hardness of the pigment you have to select proper that is grinding media. Now, so after grinding, how this is achieved, grinding is achieved, and how to check this, we had to use this grind gauge, that is a measuring device of grinding, to what extent the grinding is achieved. It is given in terms of a Hegman unit. So what you are supposed to do is, you have to, and you can see the double wedged bar here with the micron and Hegman. This is called Hegman unit. And now you have to place the drop of a small quantity of ground paste, and you have to slide it like this at 45-degree angle. So when you swipe, then you are able to get the double beam. This is called double beam grind gauge meter, and with the help of this you can side by side check how far the grinding is achieved. So for a finish you must achieve 7, and for primer it can be around 4. So this is the way you have to maintain. And in fact we have to check the grinding from the slanting angle from the bottom. So this is the way you have to do it. And the grind, what is grinding gauge means, that is this is given in Hegman unit, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 is the ultimate, that is a very finely ground. And in fact 7 means that is a 12.5 micron, and 0 means of 100 micron. So when the pigment is ground at the initial stage, it will be having only 0. So with the duration of the milling hours, this is going on increasing, so that you are able to reduce the micron size and increase the Hegman unit. So Hegman fineness, with the increase of Hegman fineness, you are able to reduce the micron size of the pigment. And usually the pigments, so they are available at 63 micron level, and it has to be reduced to 12.5, that is 7 Hegman unit. As I already told you, that is for primer it should be around 4, and for finish that is it should be around 7. Then for super glossy paints it can be greater than 7 also. So this is the way you have to measure the grinding.